But these last like 2 months, like there, so much heat coming out, and I'm so tired of it because I'm so poor right now. Oh God, I can't continue to buy all these shoes, but yet I do. Without that said, guys, if you guys like movie reviews, TV show reviews, sneaker reviews, anime reviews, things of that nature, video games, think about subscribing to the channel. Please give me a like if you like what you see. And without further ado, as you can see, we got a pair of brand new sneakers here. These are the Zion Williams Low Voodoo Jordan 1s. To me, one of the best sleeper shoes of the year. Now, this came out November 4th. I'm sorry, November 8th. Retail at 170, I believe. I actually got these early off GOAT. As you see, it's got mismatch colors on the side of it, and I do love things about this. Basically, I love shoes with a theme. This shoe basically is based off a voodoo doll, which you guys know basically is a spiritual doll that basically you can put curses on people and stick pins in. Mostly Creole or Haitian people basically kind of originated from big down in Louisiana. And I really love the execution they did with Zion playing for the New Orleans Pelicans into that voodoo style, kind of like paying homage to his city. Now let's get more into this shoe. As you can see, two-tone different colors in the front, and I do love this shoe. There's a whole bunch of different small things on here that I'm going to talk about. First of all, we start is the material. It's mostly kind of a corduroy, almost not corduroy. I'm sorry, I take it back. It's almost a canvas kind of in the front, basically giving it the representation of the voodoo doll, kind of the two-tone colors that kind of represent a voodoo doll. This is kind of like the different mismatch. Like voodoo dolls can be different shaped styles and different colors, but a lot of them are two-tone. So that's basically kind of what they did with the first part of this. As you can see, they're two-tone. The right shoe is going to be a green in the upper part of the toe box, and the other one's going to be a brown, immersed up top in the toe, also with that suede, with a nice little premium suede in the top. And as you go more back to the front of as you go up the shoe on the lateral side, more of a canvas material with this inner stitching, as you can see, kind of giving it that essence of voodoo stitching in the extra dial, in the dial of a voodoo doll. It gives you additional stitching on top of the dial, just kind of really getting that fine detail on the side as you go into the check, kind of giving it like emulations of more strings from like I said voodoo doll. And as you go into the back, you got that green. You got on this side you have a brown material, and on this side you have the green, kind of a canvas material, kind of like I said, the whole imitation of a voodoo doll. This side green, this side green, this side brown. And I really love on the side of it, it has a voodoo doll kind of head on the side. It's on both sides actually. The voodoo doll symbol is kind of on both sides. And actually, and the crazy thing about this, even I have a picture of it. I didn't feel like checking it out, but even the insoles, one says Zion and one says Voodoo, one brown and one green. Obviously, and also it comes with a rope, kind of, because most voodoo dolls are kind of made of like this kind of almost blanket-like material. So kind of added in with this rope, and it also comes with an additional shoestring as well. Kind of, like another brown rope, such as the tongue of the Michael Jordan logo on the tip of the tongue are in reverse. And also, if you flip on the back, both of the logos are in reverse, one brown, one green. But the last thing I didn't realize what was on this that was actually really dope, if you flip up the tabs, they have secret little names underneath. Okay, so this one says Zion, and this one has Voodoo. Really, only one thing I really don't like about this shoe was the box. It comes in a plain Jordan box. If I'm not mistaken, he had another Zion shoe that he did that was also a voodoo inspiration, and that box had voodoo and was green. And I think they should do the exact same thing with this. And on the bottom, it just comes into a gum sole on the bottom of the shoe. Now, oddly enough, the resale on these, at one point they were never really high, but at one point they were getting up there, but then they just kind of came down. I ended up buying mine like $50 over retail, and they're only really reselling between like 230, 240 ish. And like I said, they're only selling really like 50 bucks almost over retail, almost pretty much what I got them for. So at one point they were going down a little lower. Like I could have got them for like $20 cheaper if I had waited maybe like another week. But you know, for the most part, they aren't reselling like they should. To me, I thought these were just such an innovative shoe. I really respect what Zion did with these. I'm not sure how much direction he had in these shoes, but to me these are one of the best shoes of the year, a total sleeper. And also the sizing on these, I'm starting to really realize that I'm not a true 10 and a half, because this is a size 10, and to me with the Jordan 1s, especially the lows, they always fit a little different. Like I could have got a 9 and a half. This is a 10. I mean, it fits me fine, it doesn't slide off my foot or anything, but a 9 and a half, I like my shoes to be snug. Like movie reviews, sneaker reviews, anime reviews, video game reviews, things of that nature. Think about subscribing to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, I'm going to hit you with some amazing on feet of these bad boys. Drop those comments. Let me guys know what you think about these Zion Williams Voodoo lows. Alright guys, how you like?
Back then they napped on me, now they all
Camping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Bouncing off and I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water. Got see cars out, got me beat by Verona. Out bag of money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family if you run up with the package. I just put it back on the way to Bogota. Fuck his eyes out, and I'm telling what he saw. I'ma watch out, I don't know if he'll talk. Get a chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off. They know that we're a gang, but they say that we'll ring. Investigating, taking pictures of the whole team. Undercover trying to do his thing. 10 mil on the bike, going to the middle. Trapping like the narc.
Life I cannot change. It is deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it rain.